Imagine a tiny ancient tribe trying to survive. One person is making fire, one is watching for wolves, one is sharpening a spear, and then, in the corner, there is this guy, trying to eat a rock, not taste it, eat it. In a world where one stupid mistake could get everyone killed, what did ancient humans do with the person who was clearly not helping? And this is where the question gets stranger. Today, a person who is confused, reckless, or unable to care for themselves can be helped by family, doctors, schools, laws, shelters, or at least by someone saying, "Please don't put that in your mouth." But ancient humans had none of that. No hospitals, no police, no supermarket, no emergency number, no instruction manual for the guy licking a poisonous frog. A small tribe had to move, find food, avoid predators, protect children, and survive cold nights. Every extra mouth mattered. Every slow walker mattered. Every loud mistake could bring danger closer. So yes, maybe some people were left behind. That part is not surprising. The surprising part is that archaeology suggests some of them were not. Some ancient humans survived with injuries, illness, or disabilities that would have made life almost impossible alone, which means someone was helping. The simple answer is brutal. They probably got abandoned. And at first, that makes sense. Ancient life looks like a survival game with no pause button. If someone could not hunt, could not gather, could not follow the group, or kept doing things that put everyone in danger, why would the tribe waste food on them? In a tiny group, one useless person could mean one less meal, one slower escape, one more problem. So the obvious idea is, the tribe kept the strong and removed the weak. Clean, harsh, efficient. But humans are almost never that simple. But a tribe was not a video game team where everyone had the same job. It was more like a tiny, messy machine made of hungry people. One person could throw a spear, another could find roots, another could remember where the river turns, another could spot animal tracks in mud, another could keep the children quiet when something moved in the dark. So the person who looked useless in one scene might not be useless in another. Picture a man who is terrible at hunting. Every time he throws a spear, the spear basically apologizes to the animal and falls on the ground. But maybe he is the one who remembers which plants made someone sick last winter. Or maybe he is the one who can sit with children while the others gather food. Or maybe he is slow, confused, and strange. But he is also someone's brother. And this matters because ancient survival was not just about strength. It was about staying together long enough for everyone's small skills to add up. We see hints of this in bones. Some ancient people survived serious injuries, missing limbs, damaged joints, bad teeth, or conditions that would have made living alone almost impossible. A broken body in the wild is usually a death sentence. You cannot chase food. You cannot escape quickly. You cannot always carry your things. So, if someone lived for years like that, the picture changes. Suddenly you can imagine the tribe stopping for them, sharing meat with them, letting them sleep closer to the fire, helping them move, protecting them when they could not protect themselves. And maybe the idiot of the tribe was not sitting there doing nothing. Maybe he was holding a baby. Maybe he was making the same silly sound every night that made everyone laugh. Maybe he was the warning system because he panicked before everyone else. Maybe he was not useful in the obvious way, but ancient humans did not survive only because they had sharp rocks. They survived because they had each other. But here is the twist. The idiot may have been useful because he was hard to measure. We imagine value as hunting, lifting, fighting, carrying, big, obvious skills. But in a tiny tribe, usefulness could be much stranger. Someone who could not hunt might still remember a path. Someone who looked strange might notice danger first. Someone who made mistakes might make children laugh during a night when everyone was scared. And even if he truly could not help much, protecting him still taught the group something powerful: how to cooperate when cooperation was inconvenient. That is not a small thing. A tribe willing to care for a weaker member was also practicing patience, trust, sharing, and emotional bonds. Those things do not look as dramatic as a spear, but they may have been just as important. The strongest tribe was not always the one with the best hunter. Sometimes it was the one that knew how to carry someone who fell. So ancient humans probably did not have one single answer for the useless person. In desperate moments, some may have been left behind, but others were clearly protected, fed, and kept close. Because survival was not just about being strong, it was about belonging to a group that remembered you, needed you, or simply refused to drop you. The tribe was not only a machine for hunting, it was a circle, and sometimes staying inside that circle was the difference between dying alone and surviving together. So maybe the first sign that humans were becoming human was not the spear, the fire, or the cave painting. Maybe it was something quieter. One cold night, someone looked at the slowest, strangest, most difficult person in the group, and still made space for them by the fire.